everyone, welcome back to Knockin Chu Out streams. Here we are NXT. Nice relaxing NXT. And now we're officially back on regular time. And I got my hair done before. I got my hair done before the stream, so I'm so glad about that. I just can't wait to see Jaida Parker and Lash Legend today, honestly. Because those are my two girls. Hopefully they fight first. My mom is in my brother's room for a few minutes, so that's why she hasn't turned it up yet. But I'm just savoring the calmness for a little bit.
The number one contender, and he's ready for battle. After last week, his sights are set on the NXT Championship and Oba Femi. But tonight, they team together alongside this duo, the former tag team champions, Heyy and Tank. These four issues, and rightfully so.
Not Heyy and Tank, just carrying a whole chicken with them into the arena. That small whole chicken. Oh, it is first. I'm so glad. Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Hi Mackenzie, welcome back. I'm doing fine. Definitely more rested, but you know, I'm still tired because of the kids anyways, so even when I'm better rested, I'm still tired. Get. Wow, that's a pretty outfit, Lash. That's different, glittery leopard.
That is who she is, the bougie bully. And look, these two just don't get along.
At least I think that's leopard. If not, she just looks like she has some golden wings. She has some golden wings all over her top and bottom piece.
That's my girl, two big fat asses.
Mommy.
They so cute.
A way to kick things off here tonight.
I like both of them. I do.
That's why I don't care who wins this time, so.
Me neither. I don't care who wins.
I'm watching NXT. Read captions.
Whose side do you choose? Because things are getting chippy early.
Side?
Yeah, whose side do you choose?
Did you say that to me?
I'm
neutral, man. I'm neutral. I'm looking for both.
I was thinking about this earlier. I would love to see our Truth join a Face New Day for a program at least once before he retires. I mean, didn't he seemingly team up with them when they were a babyface? I don't remember.
Lash's own flaws and shortcomings. And I want to take this a little bit deeper for a second. Who was that one guy in the locker room?
Jaida Parker's outfit looks nice too, but she wore that already. That's the same outfit she wore at Heatwave. Except maybe there's some blue in it this time, but that's not different.
From Lash.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Jaida able to kick out. So
But I understand what you're saying. I understand
who
what
was the
you're
one
saying.
guy you wanted just to punch in the mouth?
And I'm glad Lash Legend dyed her hair to dark brunette, because I'm not saying that her light brunette was bad and all. It's just that I really like her better as a dark brunette.
Real quick, too. Look at this match right now for Lash Legend, showing that power, and now.
Oh, yeah. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Oh, yeah. Need a award. One hit wonder back in the day, man. Music song, though.
Up top, well, you're full of them already here tonight, Booker. Up, over goes Jaida.
I like how those fishnet sleeves make Jaida Parker's outfit look like a barbed wire, like a fence, because
Balance getting to play right there from Lash.
that's the GTA vibe she's kind of going for, but she always wears that to have that little fence effect.
Io Sky is truly just not the best. She's one of
Thank
the
you.
best. She's highly ranked.
Hi there.
As far as I'm concerned. And that's going to be a matchup of all. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out. Because it's going to be good.
Well, right now, Jaida Parker showcasing some strategy, trying to wear down Lash Legend in this matchup, and now trying to roll right over and rolling up in a near fall. And Jaida Parker showing you that
I am hungry though.
Crucifix, kick out.
Doing my hair for 2 hours has made me hungry, so I'm going to prep. So after this match, I'm going to get my dinner.
I think the young talent don't focus on enough, you know. They think they're going to go out there and be able to hit that one big shot and pull it off. But sometimes the opponent like Lash Legend.
I'm looking forward to seeing Blake Monroe. She's my favorite female wrestler on NXT. I just like her. I just like her song. That's the only. I can only memorize the first verse.
Lola Vice for the NXT
What is happening
Women's
with me
title,
tonight?
September the
Nothing.
27th. No Mercy. Tickets on
I
sale.
don't know what you mean by that.
.com. Don't miss us in Fort Lauderdale. A reminder tonight, Women's Speed Tournament begins tonight. TNA wrestler Xia Brookside, SmackDown superstar Candice LeRae trying to fight their way to face Sol Ruca at No Mercy. But this has been a fight back and forth, 50-50. And
There's
there you
Javon
see
Evans.
Javon Evans, and no one has heard from Javon since Heatwave. He appears to have arrived.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was said that no one's seen him since then, so I wonder what's up with him.
Lash in the cover and a kick out. Wow, another cover, another kick out by Lash.
Hi there.
Unbelievable.
Your balance coming to play. I mean, you got a lot going on. The top rope could be split. Anything can happen right there.
Well, I also think for Jaida, we talk about that playbook. She knows she needs to bring something different to take out someone the caliber of superstar as, well, Lash Legend. But Booker, I will pass you the baton.
Oh, here we go, baby. We're going up top. Oh, no.
Oh.
Just got caught.
Not so fast, baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
Massive choke slam from Lash into the cover and a near fall, but there was not a lot on that kick out from Jaida Parker.
Where's my boyfriend? I'm not a poly, so I don't know what you mean by boyfriends, and nor do I have any. I like people in poly relationships, but I would never be in one.
Going on in the world of NXT, wherever you are watching around the world. In 2 weeks, it's homecoming. No Mercy at the end of the month, coming from Fort Lauderdale.
I saw some of Nikita Lloyd's matches online. She is really stiff. That leg drop and some of those kicks, she doesn't look like they hurt like hell to take. Well, about Nikita Lloyd, I think I think she downgraded from NXT to Evolve because, I don't want to sound rude, but she was getting a little too fast for the wrestlers to handle it. So that's the reason my mom thinks, at least.
For both these women, and it just shows you too just how stacked, how loaded the roster is here in the women's division of NXT. I mean, just listen to this place.
Jaida Parker is messed around with Jey Uso on social media. Oh no. That's old shit rumors. That happened way maybe 6 months ago. And she said And she said on her own social media, just because you see me with someone doesn't mean I'm dating them. Which I agree with, because that's annoying how people assume that people are with someone just because they see them with the opposite gender. And I'm like, no. Girls can have regular guy friends, and guy friends can have regular girlfriends.
Respect. Of course, these ladies will have a little bit of respect for each other, but they can't show it. Not to know this.
And they could even fuck around with each other and flirt and stuff. That's like, you know, casual banter that they'll always do.
Lash Legend really has been in control of this matchup. And is this surprising to you, the way that Lash has been able to control this match, been able to control the pace, truly be...
I only meant a lot of guys would like you. That's great. I don't really care. Because in the end, my opinions matter more.
It's showing right here in the middle of this thing, but do not for 1 second dump Jaida Parker out because
I don't.
that damn good.
Well, since Lash is
I don't go chasing. People chase me.
Booker, she's really grown as a competitor inside the ring. We're seeing Lash right now take those steps.
I'm talking about steps. Talking about steps. Talking about like, man.
Lash just squeezing Jaida. There's no quit in Parker.
Is Jay Uso married and have a son? Well, I know he was married and had a son, but I don't know if he's really married or not. I don't really remember.
Who wants to be this down? Who wants to break it right?
Being smart in the middle of it. Most of these days, the powerhouse is big. It's going to come down to who we're dead. Oh, yeah. Right. Respect it.
Well, the splash did not work for the bougie bully Jaida Parker now. Neither of these women play around. They tell you how it is. They speak their mind. They're not going to back down for one another.
Miss Parker.
And back up and out. Jaida getting right back into the fight.
Jaida Parker, she just sucking it up right now. She's just going to throw it all out and see exactly what happened. Roll the dice if you want to slice. That's what it's all about.
Jaida Parker, really for the first time since that choke slam earlier that you call out, is getting back into the game. Flying shoulder tackle, and right now, Jaida Parker's fired up. And she's rallied behind the NXT universe here tonight. Trying to string together a little bit of offense, maybe looking for possibly a bulldog, instead turning it around center of the ring, looking for a suplex.
I saw that coming right there. Looked like Jaida Parker was waking. They got caught.
Well, if he is married, I know he lives in Florida, so him getting divorced could mean another wrestler client for me.
Feeling the pain, the tingle in her spine.
He's already been divorced, I know that. It's just that I don't know if he remarried or not.
Into the cover, center of the ring. Ooh, Lash. Just able to kick out.
So close, that little, got caught with that little mini blockbuster right there. Bam! Gotta hit it, man.
I think they're rushing Ricky into the NXT Championship too early. He should try to get back the North American champion. They're not really, because he just like Ethan Page are going to go to the main roster soon, so he probably just wants to try out all the NXT champions before he leaves, most likely next year.
Oh, sidestepping. Lash though, Booker. Lash just ate that steel post. Shoulder first. And I passed it to you once. I'm going to pass that baton back over to you.
Oh, baby. Look like we're going to get ready to set it up. Get for the people. Oh, yes, man. Hot step. That Titans, man.
Jaida feeling it. NXT Universe as well. Parker hoisted up Lash.
Don't waste no time. You better get it done.
Samoan drop. Trying to hold on. Lash trying to get away. And Lash.
Let go of the curls.
Oh. Able to break from
Can't wait for AJ Lee. Me neither. Did you know that Ricky Saints and LA Knight used to be a tag team back together in the Indies? I didn't know that.
Looking forward.
But did you know that LA Knight used to be? Did you know that LA Knight used to be on a Spanish dating show called Doce Corazones? Those were the times. My grandfather would watch that show a lot. He would watch that show a lot, and I, of course, didn't understand it, and I obviously didn't even see LA Knight, but I'm like, oh wow, I wonder what episode was that, and everybody only wins. You can only win if the girl chooses you, so I wonder if some lucky Spanish girl, like, chose him. Yeah, it's great. I didn't really care too much because I like these two girlies.
Lash Legend, that was after the last extension right here in front of us on the announce desk. It took not one, but two to keep down Jaida Parker here tonight.
I always knew. This feud continues, and I'm totally fine with that.
You could say anything.
This feud continues, and I'm totally fine with it.
Gary Wilson, the official, I kind of feel bad for him now. He gotta get the hell out the way.
A lot of frustration coming out of Jaida Parker right here, man. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. Not again, Lash Legend. How many times are you gonna go through that wall? Now NXT is just fucking with you, Lash, because they probably loosened that barricade on purpose. NXT fucking you, Lash.
Hey, I don't think we've been properly introduced. And I have to say, I am a fan of all of this. Me too. Is that Lash sensational? Yeah,
I really like that outfit that Blake Monroe is wearing.
Some taste around here in glamour and in makeup. After Heatwave, I felt like I was done with JG, but I guess I was wrong since she introduced me last week.
Gray leopard print is better than regular print. But I like that floral. I like that floral shirt that she's wearing too. Oh.
Oh, perfect. She's gone. Hey, man. This your second time doing that. First you messed up my NXT debut, now this. This place don't revolve around you, and it never will. You thought you had powers with Blake Monroe? Now you got powers with Kelly Armstrong. Is she serious?
That's something to keep our eyes on, but this is a man.
Kelly Armstrong. I like her, but I don't like her at the same time.
It happens next.
You got one more.
But I know if she has a baby face one, I will like her definitely more. Mommy, can you please serve me food now? Mommy? Serve me food, please. Or did you already put it in the microwave for me? Why don't I like Kelly Armstrong? I don't like her for a specific reason. It's just that I didn't really vibe with her that much all this time. But there's sometimes when I do, so that's just the thing I have with her. Sometimes I vibe with her, sometimes I don't. It's not that complex. These Evolve superstars are still going back and forth on which gimmick and whether they want to be a face or heel. So that's the only sucky part about Evolve, that people could turn up real quick. I know anti-heroes are a thing, but sometimes they don't always work. Hi there. What is my opinion on Lexus King? Almost gives me early Dominic vibes. He gives me early Dominic vibes because how much of an asshole he's been to Miles Born, but still. One thing I really like though is how sharp his, like, you know, mutton chops are, if that's what they call. Yeah, Lexi's beard, Lexus King. Lexus King's beard. One thing I like is how sharp it is. But the thing is, no matter how sharp and prestige it looks, it like makes your whole beard look like it's been painted on, and that's like, you know, that, like, you know, can ruin the whole thing. Of course, you know it's real hair, but I'm just saying, far away it looks like it's been smeared on. And that looks silly. Mom, hello. Lake Monroe have chemistry with the other female wrestlers she was chatting with, intriguing. Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but she's all upon that former D'Angelo guy, whatever. She'd always been doing that backstage, and I'm like, just make out already or showcase yourselves. Good night. It's no morning here. His father was amazing. His dad had some of the best fly-flying matches of all time in WCW, and his work with Steve Austin was groundbreaking. I didn't know that. But I told you, whatever's WCW has nothing to do with me because that didn't even exist around that time.
Friday Night SmackDown and Saturday night's main event are coming to Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Utah on Friday, October 31st and Saturday, November 1st. Two-day combo tickets are on sale this Friday, September 5th via SeatGeek. Pre-sale tomorrow.
Your boy is
Bouncy. He's not feeling very bouncy today. He's not mad. What if he got injured or something? Hi there again, I guess. Hi, Chief. You better put that only for 30 seconds, like it already says. Leave it. Leave it. Fuck out of here with your making my food be burning hot.
Appreciate you.
It's supposed to be hot.
No, it's supposed to be hot food, not burning hot food like you.
Not burning.
Yes, to you. To you.
Positives out of everything.
Hi there.
But after heat wave, I don't think I can do that. Yeah, look, I thought I had it in the bag. I thought I had it when I beat Trick Williams in Philadelphia. And I had great advice from legends, from GOATs. I've had great opportunities since I've been here in NXT But the night of Heat Wave, it felt different. You feel
All
me?
right, Ma, that's enough.
Look, bro,
Take it out.
I'm sorry, hold
Ma,
on.
like, do I really have to go over there?
Appreciate you. Bro, the feelings are
Yeah,
coming
leave
back.
it alone.
I felt nervous. You know, the butterflies were getting to me. Hell, even I felt like the walls were talking to me because I felt like if there was going to be any night that I was going to be NXT champion, it was going to be the night of Heat Wave. You feel me? I was excited. I was strong. I was walking out with my chest out. You know what I mean? I even called my baby sister and told her, hey, your older brother's about to be the youngest NXT champion in history. And
Did happen.
I didn't do that. You feel me? I'm not. But I
Not
thought
yet.
I was. I thought I was because I heard the crowd erupt. I heard the ref hand hit 3, but then I see Oba's foot under the rope. And the moment I reacted to that was the moment that Oba capitalized. And next thing you know, I see his hand up, raised in the air. And personally, like, I want to apologize because, like, I let y'all down. You feel me? No. I hear y'all, but I let y'all down. And I felt like I
It's
let
not
myself
that big a
down.
deal. We still love you. Exactly.
Got that right.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Look,
What did I say?
I feel like I had this in the bag, bro. You know, I ignored everybody.
Females
I
that
ignored
love
the PC, bro. I
wrestling.
didn't talk to no coaches. I didn't talk to none of my family members for a good
Yep,
week.
they
And I
exist.
told myself that
What's that? What's that?
look, bro, I'm not trying to do the games right now, bro. Come on now, just let me talk. All right, let me talk. I started,
No, what's that? Like, who's that motorcycle?
All right, look, no way, come on. There's no way.
Oh yeah. I should have remembered because that's the only person on the micro. Oh wait, no. That's not the Undertaker. Cosplaying wrestlers.
Baker ain't here to save you with some words of wisdom. Javon, you're immature.
I'm eating mashed potatoes and
You
beignet.
are everything that I hate about the NXT locker room. You're 21.
I think we found a new Logan Paul of NXT, even though he is a real wrestler.
Look. I understand what you're saying. I already know what you're about to say. Oh, you have all these opportunities. You got time. And respectfully, Josh, I'm not trying to hear that right now. All right? I'm not trying to hear that. Bro, keep it up. I'm going to take it out on him.
Hi there, Freshly. Cody dropped the title at the next PLE. Nope, that's too soon. Just because he's on maternity leave doesn't make that count as him being champion. I mean, it does, but it doesn't at the same time.
Just walk up to Oba, put your finger in his face, and demand a rematch, but you didn't. And because of that, Ricky just stepped right over you and became the #1 contender. Look, yeah, I ain't done. Shut up. You know what, Javon? Try this. Try being me. Try waiting for years for an opportunity, knowing that you are better than every single person in that damn locker room. Try it.
See, this woman made my food too hot. Now I can't even rip my meat.
You trying to be Romy right now. I'm not in the mood for that. I am not done talking. Put that down and listen to me.
Briggs the door.
You just want someone to come out here and motivate you, give you your gold star, right? That ain't me. The truth
Which
is,
Cody is about to. Do you think this is where they elevate Logan Paul to a heel world champion? Oh God, no.
but you ain't good enough, and you're proving that
The
right
day
now.
Logan Paul becomes a real champion, like he keeps on saying, is the day.
What are you laughing at? You think this
Is the day I'm not going to enjoy any. Is the day I'm not going to enjoy any, like, you know, championship matches ever again.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
What the hell's this? Yeah, I wish Briggs would have fell off that damn bike onto a porcupine. What's he doing now, boy?
He's not going to kick his ass, get cash. That's
What did he say?
That's
He was speaking his feelings. No!
I told you.
Aye.
Mind your own damn business sometimes. Hey, I'm just saying.
Now the Undertaker has to come help you.
NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
I have competed against some of the best the world has to offer. From the Mae Young Classic to NXT UK,
Oh yeah, I remember her.
and now in TNA.
Xia
Tonight, I make my NXT debut
Brookside,
against
Brookfield.
Candice LeRae. She may be the former speed champion, but she is not stopping me from becoming the next speed champion.
That's right. Eat ass.
The Poison Pixie
Never
is
did like
back
that at all.
in NXT to reclaim what's mine. Xia, you're just a stepping stone on my path to
That's
soul
not a bad
and
acting at
becoming
all.
two-time speed champion.
If Drew McIntyre cleaned up his act, sure, he could be a great champion again, but this whole, like, you know, delusional crazy gimmick, no, I'm not seeing that happen. But I think that could all change once Cody Rhodes becomes heel, because he will be turned heel by the time, like, you know, Drew McIntyre has another chance, right? Ow. I can hardly eat this food because it's so hot. By the way, guys, we didn't go anywhere today, but we got in the mail the last few papers that we have to sign for them to, you know, kind of finalize that we sold this house. So we have to turn those in by the 5th. Yeah, the Rock is smaller compared to what he was back then.
What the heck did this man do?
What? What?
Good furniture. Girl, that's good thing to be a daughter.
Oh, Mommy, that was always
Her name is
that's never been a secret, Mommy. Bill,
Jordan Hudson, Clyde Gold Digger.
Mom, I know. It's no secret that Bill Belichick be dating and possibly marrying all those young girls. never understand it, but that's always been a thing, and everybody who knows Bill Belichick knows that. How to watch NXT. Go. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't have the link to the stream again, but just go to my previous live, and you can go to that server link, and then you can just press the home button, and then the NXT server will be available there. Just click on it. So just go to a previous live, and the link is down in the description below that, and you could just go to the home button, just click the watermark logo. Sometimes I just either forget, or the link to the website is just not available until like that show actually starts, and of course I can't provide the link when the show actually starts.
Live tonight in Orlando, it's NXT, and another week of WWE podcasts are ready for a listen. Take a look at this lineup. It includes Roman Reigns on What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon. And that, by the way, is available right now. It's another week of must-listen content, courtesy.
I wish I had NXT. Dude, just go on the description. Just do what the guy did and just go to my previous stream and go on the description, and you can use the website and your problems are solved. So stop whining and just do that.
Listen, the two of you can get revenge on Darkstate tonight for what they did to you last week. And tonight, if we win, I got a feeling Hank and I might get a shot to get those tag team titles back. A little tag team rematch action. You see that guy right there? That is the absolute Ricky Saint. That guy oozes charisma. He's the leader of the revolution. He's going to be the leader for us tonight. Come on. Yeah. Ricky, look away. Look at Oba. There's the most dominant NXT champion of all time.
They're gaslighting him, but in a funny way.
Oh man, Oba Femi tonight, Ricky. He's got your back. Come on, you gotta tell me. No, this doesn't exactly work out. Hank and Tan got a little plan. Super loaded up in the barrel. Pretty good. And it sounds pretty good. Not yet. We'll see you two in the ring first. Let's start the catering one more time. Calorie counter.
You know who Hank and Tank kind of remind me of? When Otis and what was that other guy's name that he was a tag team he used to be with? They remind me of them.
Worry about yourself, always.
8-man main event. Still a cup.
I'm on your side.
Brookside, yeah, but I do remember that was Io Sky's early days in the Mae Young Classic.
The angel of the ring. Huge opportunity.
But wow, that theme sounds like a what you call it? Sounds like a Fall Out Boy song. Or a Green Day song, more so. That song sounds like it could be sung by Green Day.
Well, there's someone who is no stranger to NXT.
Shut up about flipping the screen. I'm not getting copyrighted for your ass.
Sol Ruca, the woman who took that title from her. In speed matches to be
Heavy Machinery, that's what they were called. Yes, that's who exactly Hank and Tank remind me of. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this, man. This is my
I
first
still don't know why they broke them up.
It is about to be on.
Ultimately, I don't know. I forgot why I forgot why they fired Tucker, but I could have sworn it was because he was reckless in the ring or something, or because like some sort of sexual misconduct thingy. I forgot. I really forgot.
2021, an early homecoming of sorts. Of course, we return to Full Sail 2 weeks from tonight for NXT's homecoming, and it's a homecoming kind of.
That's great. You could watch both. You could watch it in the description of the last stream. So.
But 30 seconds gone from the clock as Xia with her Karana taking down Candice LeRae. The winner of this tournament faces Sol Ruca at No Mercy. Our next premium live event, full live event for September 27th. Tickets on sale, SeatGeek.com.
When you talking to like you would take a look. No, step back.
I heard what you said. You're going to get his kick off the air. Russian leg sweep cover and a kick out. I guarantee you I would pass the test.
I am using my head.
In control of this matchup as the first 60 seconds has gone. 2 minutes remaining in this speed matchup.
We get a lot of high praise from the upper echelon talent on the main roster. Let's see exactly what she does in the speed match. She has a little bit more experience in this match, but his experience will come to play in a match so quick like the speed match.
You see Candice looking up and saw the clock approaching 90 seconds. If she doesn't get a victory, then next week's matchups would assumably that winner would go to the finals. Getting caught was Candice, rolled through, near fall with a $126 and counting. Candice right back in.
Baby.
Ooh, that was precise.
Right on the butt.
It was Candice who defeated Io Sky to become the first ever women's speed champion. Held that title for 188 days. But right now, experience not helping. Dropped his Candice. Into the cover goes Xia. And Brookside almost with the upset.
Brookside can win this match and put herself.
This match is going by so fast, and obviously because it's a speed match. But
we're under 60 seconds.
that's not an all too bad outfit that Candice LeRae has.
And Candice has been here before. Xia has not.
Only because she decided to choose Tiger Stripes, and Tiger Stripes surprisingly does work well with green, not leopard.
37 seconds left.
And senton to the lower back.
Because if you want to consider yourself like, poisonous, yellow, black, green, purple, those are the colors that you have to go with. So I understand why she chose that color scheme. Yeah. I kind of had a feeling it would be Candice because she was the last one.
Go back to some of this action again as the clock was counting down. There was that tornado.
Do I have a man? No, and I don't want to, so piss off.
Candice knew she had to hurry. She hit that springboard moonsault, and LeRae the first to advance in this tournament. And let's take a look at the updated bracket. Candice LeRae has advanced. You see next week's matchup to make it
Lainey Reed and Baby Apache. So a girl from AAA and Lainey Reed from NXT.
No, go ahead. Keep talking. You ain't got the balls to say something to my face. I'm sure you'll send a tweet, right?
Now I got the balls to tell you that what you did to Javon really sucked.
Yeah, bro, I'm little. You're supposed to be the walk-on leader, and you're just bullying everybody, bro. You've just been like a huge jerk lately.
I'll do whatever the hell I want. You two runts ain't gonna do a damn thing about it.
Okay, Briggs, you've made your point. Just let it go.
You're right. It's not their fault. Just like Javon, they got someone filling their head with some great
I
advice.
thought you would just asking, but you're gorgeous. Thank you. I still don't want a man, though.
You know, no, that's enough. Mr. Chase is gonna teach you some respect tonight.
Yeah, we got this, Mr. Chase. You know, we'll go talk to Avon right now.
He's gonna school you.
huge wrestling fan, keep your fandom. I don't have a fandom per se, but if you want to be a part of my PK crew, then be my guest. At this point, I should just lie and say that I have a man. Might save me time. Yeah. Until they start being persistent no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Normal people just give compliments. They don't ask if they're single or taken first. Or you could just let it go and don't really care. And stop harassing people who have been here longer than you. He's a regular on here, unlike you, who just came out of nowhere. With the number of comments you get, it makes me scared to ever let my daughter on the internet. Just kidding. With the number of comments I get, it makes me scared to ever let my daughter on the internet. Yeah, I know how you feel. Exactly. Some people are just so sensitive. If I took comments too personally, I would never do shit on this channel. That's why instead of crying or being mad about it, I just fuck with them and humor these guys. I know, that's why I like to fuck with their ego, because that's their only weapon. But seriously, don't harass my regulars on here, because they're regulars and I actually do care. See ya. Yeah, Ma, I wasn't feeling too much of this except for the mashed potatoes, Ma. Ma, I wasn't feeling this too much except for the mashed potatoes.
I'm sorry. Did we get invited?
The meat had no flavor. I'm sorry. You really should have just baked it. It would have had tons of flavor like it did before. All you needed to do was just cook it longer because it was too hard the last time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, JC,
I just said I did it and then put it right in. I have to let it marinate while it's hot for an hour.
Listen, I checked. Sorry, I wrote the last match. So with that logic, shouldn't we be the ones that are in this? Wait, actually, if I remember correctly, Lola Vice won that match. Right, Fallon.
You know, I'll ignore that look and I'll ignore that comment because one loss doesn't erase everything that Fatal Influence has done. Okay, are we forgetting what happened to Evolution Zarya? Alright. Listen, I've already thought about all of this, so that's why I brought you guys here. Here's what's gonna happen. Next week, there's going to be a triple threat tag team elimination match. Whoever wins will get a future tag title opportunity.
So don't talk about your feelings elsewhere. We should
I mean, Booker, what do you make of that
It's
decision
about
from our
to get
general
hot
manager?
up
Well-
in this mug. That's what I think about it.
Well, that's
All
taking,
right?
that's taking place next week. Let's talk about tonight because we already heard from the NXT champion, Oba Femi. His opponent at No Mercy, Ricky Saints. So we heard from Heyy.
Hi there. Have there been any rumors or stories about Bad Bunny coming back anytime soon? He's my favorite celebrity wrestler by far. Nah. Bad Bunny will be gone for quite a long time.
When them lights get to flashing,
But if WWE happens to go to a Spanish country, maybe he might take a break from his tour and actually show up to one.
but the rest of the world's gonna see
Backlash was supposed to be in Mexico. Backlash was originally supposed to be in Mexico, but instead they chose St. Louis. So, you know, there would have been a Bad Bunny appearance had they hadn't changed it.
We know that on LFG, it's so good he wasn't cut out for this life. I was humiliated on national television.
You guys came to my wrestling school. I would have handed you your money back, and I would have told you to go home.
They told me I wasn't entertaining enough for LFG and that I would never make it in this business.
Best of luck in your future endeavors.
They tried to end my career before it even got started. And my boy Paul was like that on the indies, though, right? Just some real smooth talker, even smoother in the ring. It took him 6 years to get to the WWE because he's too much of a wild card.
Okay, I said hi. Now
Yeah, so keep your head there.
you got me. Now get shut
It's all
up.
about timing in this business. So I did that. Sat around watching clock, and that got me nowhere. I pushed around by Trick Williams. And Oba Femi told me that I would never be championship material. You know, one day I'll be challenging you for that title. What I'm supposed to do? Stand there and do nothing? Y'all being overlooked. We're paying our bills. Doing security for superstars we're better than, or perfecting our craft.
It always starts like that. Wow. I love seeing stuff like that.
gone from being security to superstar.
I really like seeing videos like that. Really, some of these wrestlers just be those random paid actor securities, and then they just show up as superstars. Look at LA Knight, Sheamus, Braun Breaker, all those guys.
Push us down the shirt right before we got. You're looking at for true future greats.
Potential don't pay our bills, but violence is a damn feeling. Damn sure will.
Now championship material, huh?
You tell me what I got in my ass, huh? The landscape has shifted, and the way of the Darkstate is all the validation to everyone else.
I'm watching NXT. Can you guys please learn to read captions and thumbnails?
Different background, same struggle. Over Rick, hanging tank, y'all just in the way like everybody else. No one is safe. This is it, man.
Because it ain't just a catchphrase.
It's the damn truth.
When Darkstate strike,
Ain't nobody safe.
Main event still to come, but there is the TNA World Champion Trick
I wasn't
Williams.
familiar with Bad Bunny until my wife exposed me to him. It blew my mind of how big a worldwide star he is. He might be the biggest star worldwide WWE has ever had. Yep, that's right. And they've hardly had any, like, you know, celebrity storylines. And if they do, it doesn't always get well received. But Bad Bunny, he trained for months to do this, and he did successfully. More than I could unfortunately say for Jelly Roll. I like Jelly Roll and all, but you could tell that he hardly put in the effort. Well, at least WWE hardly put in the effort for him. Yeah, Roman Reigns is gonna retire probably in the next 2-3 years. How can I look at someone like what? I don't know what you look like, so I can't really assume what I look like. I'm not spending no more money. Like, get out of here. Like, we need to go grocery shopping and your stupid doctor appointment, and you want me to spend more money on stupid food. When Roman Reigns retire, everybody's going to be sad and probably not watch WWE anymore. I mean, I don't want to put it that way, but hey, you're not completely wrong though. I wouldn't put it that way, but you're not completely wrong. Wrestling won't be the same without Roman Reigns. We have to count on people like Cody Rhodes and or Jacob Fatu to maybe take over.
And we're back with the self-proclaimed greatest NXT superstar of all time.
What's that boy, y'all? What? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the TNA World Champion.
I think Roman will do one of those John Cena type retirements where he will still come back once in a while. Yeah, I could definitely see that. He could always be a producer too. So he would just retire from ring work, but as far as the company, nah, he would have creative control somewhat. Cody Rhodes has been saying for years he wants to be an actor, depending on how well Street Fighter does. This could be for him, or Guardians of the Galaxy was for Batista. Yeah, but the thing is, Batista was already retired and acting way beyond that. It's just that he found his character, that gave him his big break, I think you would say.
The greatest NXT superstar who ever lived. But to my surprise, no one from the past,
and no one can determine how well this Street Fighter movie will do until they show trailers and stuff.
Nothing on the contrary. Now that could be for one or two reasons. One, they all know what I know.
Santana
that Trick
Marella
Williams is indeed the hottest NXT superstar to ever live.
maybe like 14 years ago.
Or two, they don't care about NXT anymore. Now that to me is crazy, because after all the hard work that we put in, the last 3 to 4 years, we've been busting our butts right here in this very ring. I see fans riding on buses, riding on scooters. I even saw him walking here for 5 years, 10 years, doing everything that
Cody
can for
honestly has the
NXT,
look of
and they
a
don't
movie
care about
star.
us.
He's a good-looking guy. He's charismatic and a very likable.
Well, I
In his
gotta be
personal
real.
life, I could
If I'm be real
see him
for a second,
immediately making a splash in Hollywood.
I don't blame him one
Yeah.
bit.
There's lots of WWE superstars that would make great actors. It's just that
My big contract, my $1 million house in the suburbs,
which one do they like
that I'm
more,
never gonna
acting
see
or
TV.
wrestling?
I ain't lying.
The money probably is what they think about first, but they also enjoy their work too, so that would be their second reason too. Austin Theory should be the guy to push for a future of the company, because Randy Orton is going to be retired soon. Austin Theory's retired. I mean, Austin Theory is injured, so we don't know what's going to happen with him. but he's still on the list. He's just on the alumni list. Well, Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. DIY. The first thing they would probably do with Austin Theory when he comes back is try and feud against Grayson Waller, and then after that, I have no idea what they could do with him. But if they do book him right, people could like him again because he was a babyface at first with, ironically, DIY, but he could be a good babyface by himself. We're gonna pretend that DIY are not heels.
You know, we heard that NXT Homecoming is in 2 weeks, but we decided to stop by a bit early because you know what today is? Today is the 10-year anniversary of our NXT debut. And Tommaso, look what we have here.
You know what? I think either yesterday or today is the Miz's debut to wrestling. Coincidentally.
Of all the champions and future Hall of Famers that came through this place, nobody is greater than Trick Willie. Ooh, yeah. I mean, he is a two-time NXT champion. But wait. Tommaso, aren't you also a two-time NXT champion? Matter of fact, I am a former two-time NXT champion. I love you, Goldie. But Johnny,
I'm not too familiar with all wrestlers today, but my little girls are all into it, so I'm learning new characters as I go. So then this year, having watched since Eddie Guerrero died, then you got a lot to catch up on, my friend.
That's a long time. One thing we cannot claim, though, Trick Willie.
But it's very sweet of you to learn the knowledge for your kids.
But speaking of titles, you did one time when the NXT.
Did I watch Clash in Paris? Did I watch Clash in Paris? No, I just looked at it.
Come to think of it, I bet your partner was great. I bet he had big muscles, a beautiful bald head, a glorious beard. I mean, look, that does describe me. I mean, he was okay. He got a bit grumpy when the show was over and that little logo at the bottom of the screen would pop up. But other than that, he was pretty fine, yeah. But, guys, your resume trick speaks for itself. But the greatest superstar in NXT history, I think the jury may still be out on that one. Because I've seen a lot of great men and women walk that aisle.
On the women's side is Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, and Io Sky, and on the men's side is Jacob Fatu.
Or a hugger, undisputed or glorious.
Hi there.
One thing we all had in common is our love and our passion for these people and this brand.
Gracias.
Speaking of all this alumni, there were two guys who kind of defined an era of NXT.
Hey, that guy in the audience that has that little eyeball tear sweater. I know, I've seen that before on Romley. That's where I get all my clothes from, Romley. That's basically Sheehan's Edgy and J Fashion store, and I always get my clothes from there. That's how I come up with the outfits that you may see all the time. But I definitely know he bought it from that. But I buy men's sweaters from the men's section from Runway 2.
Don't you ever get this twisted. Don't you put your hands on me again. Cause you can't beat my girl's ass. Let's talk about it. But I came out here not to disrespect, to show love because of everything y'all done in the past. Right? I mean, you are Johnny Takeover. You are the Blackheart. And y'all done great things. Let's talk about it, right? I mean, they sit here and told everybody all the accolades and everything that was so great. And then Trick Williams came in. Like a thief in the night. He took your awards, he took your accolades, and kicked it back to medieval times, back to where it belongs. Don't get it twisted, Johnny. Don't get it twisted, Tommaso. Trick Williams is still carrying Mello and still the greatest NXT superstar of all time. Let's talk about it.
Tommaso, do you want to talk about it? Talk about it? I don't think I want to talk.
Well then.
Are we talking about things getting chippy early?
Haters, man. Haters.
Oh, we're gonna see it.
That's what they are, man.
It's not haters.
A couple of haters.
It's been a long time.
So I guess just for today we forget that DIY are heels.
Rick may be rethinking some of his statements because DIY may be on SmackDown, but they'll forever be NXT.
Is he okay?
Yes, I'm good. Where's Josh?
He is getting ready for his match with Andre Chase.
Appreciate you.
No, listen.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear that.
I don't care. Look, I know you.
Hi there.
Okay? So I'll make it
Yeah,
deal.
thank you. Now shut up.
If you promise me that you're not going to interfere in Briggs' match tonight, you can have him one-on-one next week, okay?
All right, see you next week.
Next week's a score out.
Let's go.
You gave me your word.
She has been the most dominant force since WWE Evolve started. She doesn't chase greatness, she makes greatness chase her. She is your first ever Evolve Women's Champion.
Hi there.
Kelly Armstrong, the dynamic athlete.
My kids have taken over the TV for their nightly viewing of K-pop Demon Hunters, so I'm relying on your screen to know what's going on.
I know who the difference maker is.
And next up, it'll be Callie Armstrong versus Jordan Briggs. Who was speaking? I probably should have done this yesterday, but I had to start the poll on what my Halloween costume will be because last year I had a poll, but I kind of like, the voting was kind of like boring. The way I did it. I did it just on my post and nobody really voted as much as I thought. So I thought starting next week I should get started on it. Starting next week I should get on it. I'm still thinking of shows and games and animes I should cosplay from. But I'll start putting topics and putting them on the stream before they start, and then by the end of the stream, that'll be the winner. And one of them is K-pop Demon Hunters, but I'm going to keep it separate and put both Huntrix and the Sasha Boys. So, would you rather see me cosplay as Huntrix or a Sasha Boy? Because if I'm gonna cosplay a Sasha Boy, I'm going to make it, a gender bend. Because that's what I do with all male cosplays. I just gender bend them. Hi there. So I already got most of the topics that I want to. I'm considering doing Halloween costumes for, so I don't really need help on what, like, you know, what I should do. I already got Has-Been Hotel. That's the I'm getting rid of all the obvious ones. I'm doing Has-Been Hotel. I'm putting Has-Been Hotel. I'm putting Hell of a Boss. I'm putting Digital Circus. I'm putting FNAF. I'm putting Pokemon, Cookie Run Kingdom. All stuff that I cosplayed before in the past, and of course I'll put, like, you know, a WWE. I'll put a WWE. It doesn't matter, like, you know, who it is. I'm going to choose who I'm going to be. But if you want me to cosplay a WWE superstar of my choosing, then just vote that. First, I gotta just line up and see, like, how many to choose from. It's incredible how big that movie can become. Yep, it's the most popular movie of all time on Netflix. They've now stated. And Sony and Netflix are doing sequels. It's already confirmed. But I bet Sony is feeling pretty upset on how big this movie got, because this really was just supposed to be a bullshit movie that they just sold to Netflix, but it became so big that Sony could have got all that money, you know. So then the fact that Netflix is getting all this money for that, then yeah, I bet you they're pretty pissed about it. But the thing is, now that Netflix knows that this movie franchise is gonna make them money, they're going to pay, like, you know, Sony to do more of these in triple amount.
I figured you wanted to be as close to a flag as possible that actually represented true patriotism. Disgraceful.
I look very stunning. My hair looks very stunning. Thank you. I just done it today. That's why. I've done it before the stream. That's why it's extra smooth today.
That represents 40 million of us. 40 million, by the way, they look to that flag for guidance, sir.
Words in my mouth, bro. I ain't got no beef with 40 million. I got beef with one maple syrup sipping ass Canadian. That just happens to be you, okay? Ethan, you are not excellent, all right? Hell, you barely even satisfactory, bro.
What you gonna do, boo? Hey, you're gonna hit me with the hockey stick?
Look at an American flag. No, Tavia, I will not acknowledge your flag.
Okay, so here's what is going to happen.
Here's what we're gonna do. Let me guess. You're gonna make a match, and it's gonna be a flag match.
No, please
Shut
do
up.
it. Shut up. Look, I wasn't going to take a flag match, but since I can see it really bothers you, it is now. Next week.
Yeah, and you know what? You will acknowledge the American flag then.
Great. Oh no.
It has been
Yeah, that's why they cut him off.
night for our general manager.
Hi there, you DM. Will Jaida Parker get a title shot? Yes, she will. Just not. Yes, she will. Just not before Lash Legend, because Lash Legend won fair and square. But they seem like they want to escalate that feud, and I'm totally fine with that.
Was alluded to earlier tonight. It was nearly a month ago in a match.
My favorite episodes of Raw and SmackDown are always ones that happen on Halloween. I love seeing the wrestlers dress up. Yeah, but they don't make it as big a deal as they did back then. At least, like, you know, since Halloween is on a Friday, they'll do a trick or treat fight. So that's always something to look forward to.
Frustration build up right there for the races came out and interrupted them.
Wore the same outfit that she wore in Heatwave. I love that outfit, but I really don't. You know what? Maybe I do. It kind of reminds me of LA Knight's Titantron colors, and that's why I'm getting, like, you know, that vibe. Jordan Grace's outfit definitely is very LA Knight coded, since those are his colors.
Cook up something real nice, like a championship around the way. It had to happen. And that was the aspect you want to go. I think that's all it is.
There's a championship around the waist.
Well, I can see where this match is going because since Jordan Grace interrupted Blake Monroe's match before last week, she's going to interrupt hers now.
In my opinion, Booker, this is my opinion, was Grace just getting caught up in the moment. She stormed into a room, she saw Blake Monroe, she started seeing red. I don't think that was something towards Callie Armstrong.
Hi there. I'm watching NXT. Read the captions.
Got other things to deal with outside entrances as far as Blake Monroe. But right now, she's got to deal with what's going on inside the Military Square Circle. And that's Callie Armstrong right now taking care of business. That's what it's all about.
Look for Callie Armstrong showing you what the talent level is.
I see you. Now shut up.
Tomorrow night on Tubi. Of course, she has just mowed down the competition as Callie Armstrong. This is someone who some consider to be the measuring stick on all of Evolve.
This chick is aggressive.
Division,
Yeah.
all of Evolve.
Like I said, I like her sometimes, but sometimes I don't. And right now, she's just like, whatever.
But I'm going to tell you right now, being the Evolve champion, that gives her that cloak of invincibility. That extra 30% that I always talk about, she's gonna need it in this match.
And now you're being ignored.
What happened earlier, Book? Callie did take exception to that shove. And are the actions we saw earlier why there is a target on the back of Jordan Grace?
Like I said, I think so. I think Jordan Grace came in very, very highly touted. Someone who definitely thought she should move up the ladder.
Ooh!
And it had to happen. And right now she's looking to, like I say, go out there and make her own breaks, and I like that from Jordan Grace. Not sticking her head in the sand or anything like that. Just taking it straight up. I like that.
And now the camel clutch applied, cinched in deep. And Jordan Grace, if you can read her lips and ask her, she is punishing right now.
This match be
Armstrong
fast.
in this moment. And look, it's been a busy night for our general manager.
Who
Just
I
saw
like
what
the
happened
best,
between Heights
no
and
one in
Pikay. How
particular.
about that triple threat eliminator? Next week, the winner will face
In this match,
the
you mean?
WWE Women's Tag Team
Jordan Grace is fine, but I don't like her that much.
Right now with Callie Armstrong, she's in the biggest match of her career right here.
Who is this Armstrong lady? Callie Armstrong is the WWE Evolve champion right now. So she's definitely the one next in line for the NXT opportunity.
Right back in. Oh, big sharp elbow from Armstrong.
I like her sometimes, but I don't like her all the time. But she does have really good talent and strength. I really did saw her like as a Lash Legend / Bianca Belair / Jade Cargill, like personality-wise.
Back wherever you're watching around the world.
She had the aggression of both Jade Cargill and Jaida Parker.
Tomorrow night on Tubi.
And the physique of Bianca Belair. Not by a lot, but a little bit, yeah.
On Evolve each and every week.
Josh Briggs is the new Damian Priest. Hell no.
Right here to get to NXT and get to that next level. But
Damian Priest was never that much hated.
Because there's a plethora of talent trying to make their way in this business.
Armstrong boldly proclaimed
I think it was last year when Chelsea Green and Piper Niven dressed up as Bret Hart and Jimmy Neidhart. It was hilarious. Yeah, I love that. It was good.
She didn't pull any punches. She had something on her mind.
Although I forgot who they were fighting at that time.
Earlier tonight.
I mean, Callie Armstrong, she didn't slip on a banana peel and become champion. It didn't happen by osmosis or anything. She's better than all the ladies on Evolve. That's what it is. But she's a big fish in a small pond, Vic. I must say that.
And now maybe looking for an exclamation point in this matchup. Both women teetering. Grace trying to counter in this moment, but Callie fighting right back. I mean, Armstrong's showing you something right now, boy.
In the high red district right there, and Armstrong's gonna have to show me something, but right now she's teetering. Right now she's a little worse for wear. What are we gonna see here? I don't like it.
Whoa!
Hey.
Holding on for a moment.
But Callie Armstrong, I like her outfit today only because it represents my town colors. Purple and gold are our town colors, you guys.
great ring wearer was done by the young talented Callie Armstrong. Like I say, I mean, she's got a hell of a future ahead of her. I look at her balance. I think
Who's the best wrestler on this brand?
creating space.
Definitely Oba Femi, Javon Evans, and
To the next level, and I think Callie
Jaida Parker and Lash Legend. Only in my biased opinions, but when it comes to like actual like facts, I can't really say because they all are great in their own ways. Heel or babyface, it don't matter.
Just muscling up Armstrong.
Are you upset John Cena has 3 more months? Not upset, but it's just sad, you know.
My word.
But he's been doing good so far.
I don't think Jordan Grace thought she was going to get this sort
I'm
of
glad he was
fight
self-aware
from someone
to
like Callie
drop
Armstrong.
the
And
heel
Armstrong
gimmick instead of
is
just going
bringing it in
full
the
on these
cover.
months through with it.
I gotta say, if Armstrong wins, it's an upset, is it not?
It's a huge upset. I don't think Jordan Grace thought she was going to have to match up with somebody's strength and anything like that because Jordan Grace is a powerhouse. She is the juggernaut.
Which one of these 2 women will be victorious? Armstrong, Grace,
Casey,
this match
yeah.
continues. Evolve Women's Champion Callie Armstrong is putting on a show here in this match against Jordan Grace. And I would say that to those watching around the world,
How's my
if
day?
they
It was
caught some off
fine.
guard, you have to like the confidence in Armstrong.
No, she's got great confidence. And right now, this match has been 50-50. I mean, Callie Armstrong is holding on against one of the best, someone who has won titles. I mean, Jordan Grace said himself, has won titles everywhere she's gone, man.
Jordan Grace, the veteran, looking for the backslide.
I'm crying when
Armstrong,
John Cena
a
leaves.
USC
I mean,
champ.
I might cry, but I probably won't
By the
because
juggernaut.
Maintaining control right there.
I don't know. I just
Grace right there looking at
I just never like cried like during wrestling. I don't remember a time where I ever cried in wrestling.
Shoulder just getting off the match, and for the most part, even throughout, when we question Armstrong,
Like,
she
I
has
almost
been
teared up a
able to
little when
match
I saw
strength
Bray Wyatt's
with Jordan
tribute,
Grace.
but at the same time, it was small and so late, and like, very short notice, so that's why they did it fast, and they thought it out well and all, but even they didn't have enough time to make it as extravagant as, like,
And again, the
Eddie Guerrero's was.
showcasing what Evolve is all about.
And I wasn't even, well, I'm lying, I was born around that time, but I was still totting, so.
This matchup, when she walks back into that locker room, when Evolve takes place tomorrow night on Tubi, she's going to have ultimate bragging rights. Coming right back in.
Read my bios and you'll find all the answers.
Just got dropped with that back fist, and the Juggernaut entering right in to beast mode. And Grace picks
That's
up
how
a
it's done.
much-needed win.
You still got a long way to go, girlie, just because you're guaranteed. Just because you're guaranteed.
Must needed because some say Grace is just holding on to that vendetta. Or Blake London.
I'm gonna buy a sweet when I sing, rap for the bow, I run this thing. Well, I never can't teach this flow. They try to copy, but they never know. Wink, pose, spotlight center, write it down, hey, glamorous forever.
And the Juggernaut taking it right to the
Oh,
We need a lot out here.
what a shame.
Separate these 2 women.
What a shame. I would hate for a good outfit to go to waste.
Booker, the look in
Whoa, what
Blake's
happened
eyes
here?
is that of a woman from hell looking to scorch NXT.
She didn't bleed. She took a blood capsule because that was because she hardly did anything. I cried when Becky returned at Royal Rumble. Yeah, no, I'll never cry for Becky until she retires or whatever. I remember. Maybe the only thing, I felt genuinely happy was when Becky Lynch, announced her pregnancy. That was a great time. I remember when I cried during wrestling when I saw Macho Man get bitten by Jake the Snake Roberts. Snake for real. It was young.
For me,
Yeah,
Sol
I
Ruca.
always thought that was real, but at the same time I didn't want to think that too. I saw that video.
I'm a Cubana raised in Miami. Miami isn't just where I'm from, it's who I am. It's not just a city, it's a heartbeat, and everything I love about my culture. It's cafecito con mi abuela, salsa on every corner.
Wow, I love that.
Oye, amiga, y ese orgullo que te lo dan a nacer, we're just born with it. Being a Latina is one thing, pero being a Miami Latina is a whole other thing. And when you're Cuban American, you don't grow up soft. You grow up together, loud, passionate, close, and loyal.
Oh.
I left this house at 18 years old to take a chance on myself in a cage. I haven't been back here for the past 9 years because for the past 9 years I've been chasing a dream bigger than myself. This house is on Calle Ocho, which is like a mini Cuba. I didn't just grow up with culture, I grew up inside of it, taking a piece of it everywhere I go. Every Latino knows.
Oh, just seeing her and just doing the Spanish things that my grandfather used to do. I'm just like, the nostalgia. We still have the Boricua dominoes that my grandfather used to play with because those were his. He always chose the ones with the Puerto Rican flag. I don't like Jordan braids. Yes, I do. Just not like a lot. But she's still good though.
You met my mom. Now wait until you meet my daughter. There's a reason why I put so much pressure on myself.
Oh, wow, I really love that. Just seeing all that culture representation just always brings me back to my early days.
In a good mood. Why does this man despise the NXT locker room?
Things were different when my grandparents were alive, but I still hold those memories very dearly. And my grandma's always with me right here.
Maybe somebody should be talking about that. What about that thing?
Connors and Dixon on the outside, and Andre Chase is
Ruthless Aggression fan right here. Yeah, I wasn't there for that. So. Yeah, Max.
There's no principals in what college did you go to? You got a principal. What the hell are you talking about? It's a damn university, and Andre Chase just got caught.
Oh, poor Mr. Chase. Poor Mr. Chase.
Briggs in control here on NXT.
I really admire him for at least fighting in a tracksuit. Nobody could do that. Nobody could do that. Just fight in a tracksuit or a college sweater.
Wherever you're watching around the world, Josh Briggs in control, and it didn't take long for him to seize his moment in this matchup. Booker, do you view Briggs as a locker room leader?
Yeah, it was the best time as a fan for me, 2002 to 2008. I wasn't born around that time, but 2002 was literally, I was only 1 year old, and to 2008, I was just too wrapped up in, my girly shit. Disney princesses, Dora, all those things I was into. I really didn't care about wrestling at all. I only knew of wrestling because my mom watched it every 8 o'clock.
You just saw Briggs. I don't know if you noticed it, Booker, but Briggs.
But I didn't care enough to know what it was about.
I guess he called forearm to Andre Chase, looked right in the eyes of KO Dixon as Chase doing his best to overpower, but at least he was able to outmaneuver and outthink Josh Briggs for just a moment. Chase goes back up, goes back over, and able to get Briggs down. And a near fall, but Briggs able to power out right back.
Yes.
Right back on the hunt.
About Andre Chase, this is a guy that almost damn near made a universe. All right, man, what the JC Jada to come to other young kids, that university would be defunct like that. What is it?
So what are the betting odds then, Book, that that Andre Chase could teach Josh Briggs a lesson.
Not a bit of man, but I would say that would probably be 5 to 10 to 1.
5 to 10 to 1.
5 to 10 to 1.
Is that a parlay? 5 to, I've never heard of 5 to 10 to 1. Shoot the half, though I have seen, and I have seen a 3 count, but we only get a 2 in that moment. Is this matchup continuing to roll on?
Well, it's 5, but it's just a...
Thank you. I needed something there. You weren't talking my job lingo right there. Briggs now trying to overpower one more time, but again, that's the quickness of Andre Chase.
So who are the men's tag team champs over here? It's Darkstate. They lost it to Hank and Tank. I mean, Hank and Tank lost it to them. I was a big Matt Hardy guy. The era of that Magnitude, Matt Hardy was my guy. I mean, I always just seen Matt Hardy as a WWE legend. I never like saw his in-ring work like, you know, authentically. The only time, like, you know, I really remember actually seeing him was when he dangled with that briefcase. Dangled from, like, you know, that title briefcase holder. As Jeff Hardy, John Cena in his early days. I definitely do remember the day Edge retired, though.
This is certainly an uphill battle for Andre Chase.
That definitely was a sad time.
KO Dixon and the NXT universe trying to rally Andre Chase in this moment. Can Chase rise up for Chase U? Can Chase rise up for
Ma, they're saying go away. Ma, if you just listen instead of just talking. Because they made that chant a beat, Mommy. They say different things, though. I stopped watching in 2011, but got back into watching around 2020, 21. Yeah. 2011 is actually when I started to actually pay attention, but I still wasn't into it. I just started to pay attention to it. That's why I have more fond memories of the 2010 era of wrestling, when John Cena, Bray Wyatt, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan were like, you know, the hottest wrestlers there.
Mocking the Undertaker, and he didn't look like the Undertaker. He looked like the American lame ass when he made his way out of here. That one gets you?
Hi there.
Unless you catch yourself.
I did too. It was after WrestleMania 27 when he had to retire. Yeah.
He's frustrated. Of course he is. But that frustration is coming out tonight on Unbiased.
But then why does Briggs then...
Edge is still crushing in AEW, yeah, but the last I like actually heard from him is that he broke his leg during a pay-per-view match, and he didn't like know about it, and he still kept walking anyway. He's like, oh well. I can always watch the older ones on Peacock. No, really?
Able to roll right through, coming right back in.
Did I tell you?
Man slam.
AJ versus Becky Lynch promo will be cinema. Yeah, it will. And we might get our wish after all because they might be in Chicago. They're really confirming it for WrestlePalooza. Aww. Mr. Chase, I know you're gonna lose, but still, I hate how they're teasing you.
Crowd a little dissatisfied, a little rough right here.
Gotta stay focused up for Andre Chase. Measuring. Has Briggs in the
Hi there from Houston, Texas.
Right to the shoulder.
My sister didn't like wrestling at all. She never got into it. That's what I could say about my big sister. My big sister is the only one in our family that doesn't really like wrestling. She only likes it because we like it, but as far as like watching it herself, yeah, she never does. She don't care about it. Was Bipolar Sammy ever over here? No. Like, you mean Sammy when he was like a silly sleaze heel? I don't think I recall that. Sorry, Mr. Chase, but I knew you weren't going to win.
Oh, baby.
I still like you, though, Mr. Chase.
You see the look in Briggs' eyes? Hey! Well, Briggs with a punishing message to chase you, the locker room, and Javon Evans.
Trey, what do you have to say about DIY attacking you 2-on-1? DIY? What you think I'm gonna let that slide? What y'all thought? Y'all only two around here with some history? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna see y'all next week. Yeah. What y'all thought?
Whatever, I'm with you, Trick Williams, because once DIY is not on NXT no more, they're gonna switch up right back to being heels.
In a flag match live right here on NXT.
Unless this is all some part of plan to bring back Austin Theory back into their group, because that's the only way I can see myself liking DIY ever again.
Tag team match with the surviving winning team receiving a future WWE Women's Tag Team Championship opportunity. And after what we saw tonight and moments ago, we will have a grudge match.
I did like Sami Zayn's conspiracy theory era. Yes, exactly. I love that part, but I just don't remember him if he was ever on NXT doing it. I really don't. But I did like that era. It was one of Sami Zayn's funniest work. And he was still, and even in his early Bloodline days, he was still a little bit like that.
Our desk is in disarray, but we are set for our main event. The Revolution has arrived. The #1 contender to the NXT champion, Oba Femi, who he will team with here in just moments as things are about to explode. 8-man tag team main event live next.
Not feeling very usy. Yeah, that was really funny. Only because that was the only time that Roman Reigns ever broke character, and who else could have done that except for, Sami Zayn when he was silly and flaky.
This is WrestlePalooza, September 20th. Tickets on sale now.
Yeah, you guys can pay $30. I'm going to join those naysayers who don't have streaming services and just watch on the wrestling server like I'm doing right now. Yeah, that was hilarious. You call him bipolar. He was bipolar back then, though. Especially when he knew people called him out for the right shit, but he just was in denial. I seen that live first time I heard it, and Roman nearly broke. Yeah, he did. That's why he kept holding his face. Yeah, he held his face in anger, right? Yeah, that's it. I don't got any of that either. All I have is Netflix and Peacock. I'm just not paying $30 right now. I'll happily pay $30 next month when I know I can. but as far as jumping and dropping everything and paying $30 for ESPN, fuck no, I'm not paying that. I already paid for like maybe 60 or 40 in total in all my streaming services. I don't need to pay 110 to 20 now. Only way I watch any of the great WWE pay-per-view or anything else is when I go buy the DVD, pay-per-view DVDs, in which I get most of them. Vintage much? Because they make those ironically more expensive than the actual like, you know, streaming services. I do still have those DVDs. The old ones I understand. Hey, I like Y2K vibes as much as the next guy, but as far as DVDs and you know, mixtapes and all that, nah.
Two champions, one night. Boxing's biggest names collide on Saturday, September 13th, when Canelo Alvarez faces Terrence Bud Crawford in an epic showdown at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or elevate your fight night with VIP ticket packages at on location exp.com/Canelo Crawford.
Yeah, they no longer produce them anymore, and now it's all through the network. I mean, yeah.
This is Saul Canelo Alvarez. This is Terrence Bud Crawford. They are the two.
Yeah, my mom may be biased. My mom may be biased on this whole Canelo versus Crawford, but I'm not, because I kind of like both of them. I watched lots of matches with my brother between those guys, and they were good. But I'm probably going to just be biased because, you know, Spanish. Last
When two of the greats both claim to be
one
the greatest.
got his crown jewel from 2023 with Roman versus LA Knight.
On September 13th, the moment arrives.
I don't think I remember that all too much.
A true superpower that only comes along once in a lifetime.
September 13th.
Well, let's go
Yes,
back to
yes.
earlier tonight. This is after Jordan Grace busted Blake Monroe right in the mouth. And the look in Monroe's eyes, that's one of a woman from hell. One we've never seen before here in NXT.
Oh,
And
please,
we
she
may
just took a blood
see
capsule.
How ugly things can get between those two women here on Tuesday nights.
LA Knight is my favorite wrestler of the modern era. That's great. I like him too, so that's not all bad. This is a stretch. Otis will get a title shot before the year is over. Yeah. I'm sure. You do know You do know he was never supposed to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. It was all an accident. And because of this accident, they had to change. They had to change everything until they thought of a solution and just had the Miz taken away from him.
The champion never seems to be phased or bothered as he enters into this 8-man main event. NXT is hitting the road this weekend and coming to a city near you. Check out NXT Live at Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium this Friday, Charleston Area Convention Center. This Saturday in Bell Auditorium in Augusta, Georgia. This Sunday, tickets are selling fast. Get yours at Ticketmaster.com. You see Hank and Tank Booker. I mean, they were trying to be the voice of reason earlier as well.
Yeah, the best mic skills like The Rock and Stone Cold and can be great in the ring. Yep, he does have good promo skills. He does have great promo skills, and if you do shave him bald, he does look a little bit like a young version of Stone Cold, but that image, that like, you know, Photoshop image that I saw was very cursed though, even though like, you know, it didn't look all that bad. It's still very cursed to see wrestlers not look like themselves and just completely transform into another person.
It's important to remember that Oba Femi, the NXT champion, will face Ricky Saints, the #1 contender at NXT No Mercy, which takes place at the Fort Lauderdale War Memorial Auditorium Saturday, September 27th. Tickets are on sale right now at SeatGeek.com. But there's no doubt that all four of those men, including Hank and Tank, and much like we saw every time Darkstate steps in the ring, it's never what you think it is. It's always
looking very nice tonight. What's the occasion?
trying to gain that advantage.
No occasion. I think you're just confused because you haven't seen my hair straightened in quite a long time, so there's nothing new. I still got my shorts, I still got my tank, my plushie.
Has Darkstate been disrespected? Have they truly been overlooked and stepped over? Do you agree with that? Whoa, shoulders down and a kick out. But as
Yeah,
I was
he
saying,
sounds like The
all four
Rock,
men
which
will
Ellie and I
remain
talked
on
about
Darkstate as a tag was made between Hank and
Chris
Tank. They want their tag team
Chris
titles back.
Van
Oba and Saints, they want Darkstate for what happened last week. And of course, Oba Femi, let's not forget, was the first one ever targeted by Darkstate earlier this year. Off the senton into the
thought it was a dress, and that's because Gojo's blocking, and he kind of camouflages with my black clothes anyway.
Checking into the matchup.
You know, like the attitude of Oba Femi's willing to play ball with a guy
And
deep throw.
I would never wear a dress just because. The only time I'll wear dresses is when there is an actual special occasion. I can't even wear night dresses because I just don't like the feeling of them. Because I feel like my legs are too binded, and I hate that feeling, especially in bed.
Everybody know exactly what it's all about tonight.
Because I move my legs a lot in bed.
Just messing all business up around
You think Oba is a marquee wrestler that can carry the company? Of course he can. Just not now. You have to wait a couple of years, and he still has champ. No. I see you there. You're funny, Oba. These are the right people you can be funny with, so. But Oba Femi still has lots more work to do. He represents this company for sure, and until his time is up, which will probably be in the next 3 to 4 years, then and only then he could try at it with the main roster.
He's about to do it. Oh yes.
every guy is thick except Ricky, so those 3 guys are thick except Ricky, so
Main events here on NXT.
Beat it!
about to want you, mommy.
That was honk honk. Beat it!
Only 3 out of 4 are thick enough to trample him like that, though.
Look, our desk is absolutely destroyed out here. Half the desk is being held with a steel chair. Darkstate right now. I don't think things are going the way they thought they would.
But right now, Color James just got a big shot there later on Oba Femi, and I tell you, it was quick, it was short, it was sweet.
There's one half of the tag team
I really
champions.
don't.
One
I really hate labeling them like this. But that black guy from in Darkstate, I always love his outfit just because it looks like a mirror is shattering on his outfit, and I just love that effect so much.
Power play with Oba Femi. This is a big guy. I mean, hovered above 300 pounds. Like I said, he looked like he gained a couple pounds over last year. You don't want to.
Well, you know that man had breakfast, lunch, and he
I
probably
love
had
looking
dinner
tea
before
and
he came out here
commentary.
and
Yeah, he did that.
Oh.
Just that I'd be like, relax, like I get it.
Back and forth they go, and right now.
Am I from Los Angeles? No. I wouldn't be caught dead in Los Angeles, no offense. I just hate the smog. I just hate the smog and can't handle hot weather.
Look, why don't you try some of that? You were dancing earlier. Why'd you, hey, the belly bandits.
I love what he's brought to the table, man. I'm going to tell you, the 5-month run, those guys, really 5-month run, they can take hand the tag team championship so much for the confidence, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a belly. Belly up.
Over more of a meat and potatoes, man, if we start talking about meals.
Meat type of guy.
I do want to talk about, though, Hanky Tank as it comes to those NXT tag team titles. Are they right? A win tonight would go far for a possible return match down the line?
I definitely think a win would definitely do something for the confidence, put them in line for the tag team titles. They haven't invoked their rematch just yet, so they're definitely in line, I would think, right?
I would think that's all up to our general manager, and now Oba having some fun and games in this moment.
Right now, Oba Femi.
Hey, no fair. How come they got to launch on him but not Ricky? That's not very fair, Oba Femi. You let everybody launch on him except Ricky.
Take nothing away from Ricky. Say he is former champion here, and he's done it great fashion. I give him a lot of credit.
Hanky Tank in control. Dion Lennox nowhere to go as this massive main event rolls
Just
on.
retirement tour is near its end soon. Yeah. I think the official date is December 13th.
8-man tag team matchup. Certainly, Hank Tank, Ricky, and Oba have worked very well as a team, but now
But if it's not December 13th, it's definitely sometime in December.
Destroy and use the numbers to their advantage. As there you see Saquon Sugars leading the way, a.k.a. Mr. Wildcard.
Back of rules, man. Hank just got caught on the wrong side of town. Beat down, man. Beat down, big shot.
But everyone, a reminder that yes, Halloween is a streaming day for Friday Night SmackDown, but also October is my mom's birthday. It's October 20th, and there's a Raw stream on my mom's birthday, so I'm going to have my mom sit with me in the living room this time around. She's gonna be forced to sit here next to me, and we're going to watch together, even though we still technically do that now, but she always sits on her bed right there. So.
Near fall and Osiris obviously is the power of Darkstate. And are they proving, there's something they said earlier, are they proving to have the talent truly to skip the lines here in NXT like they have? I mean, they have the championship gold.
And starting next week, I'm going to start on those polls, so whatever topic that I have on the poll in the stream, please let it determine what my Halloween costume will be for the Halloween stream.
Let's take a look at that. But at the end of the day, Darkstate is united by being overlooked, being underappreciated, undervalued, and they're making those pay right now. They've heard a lot of the online mockery. They've seen what's been said about them on social media. Obviously, there's been comments within the locker room. Did those tag team titles, were they really not so much redemption, not so much validation for Darkstate?
All that talk, all the naysayers, all the ones out there doubting you on social media. It creates this right here. It creates, mad destruction. And right now, Osiris is looking good, man. He's using that anger. He's using that frustration, and he's turning it into something really nasty, man. Something really ugly.
They are just bumbling right now. Hey, but there's Tank providing a safety valve for a moment in this pivotal one.
Not the slight booty bump.
These 8 men doing battle in this moment. Tag desperately needs to be made, and there he comes, the big Tank.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, look at the cartwheel. Hold it down.
They give off early War Raider vibes and heavy machinery vibes, and that's why I like Heyy and Tank.
That secret weapon that they were talking about, and who the hell knows what they were doing. Holy crap!
How did I get that razor in my hair the other day? Oh, that was just a hair clip. I just clip on.
On that BDT, Lennox popped up. Sugars his tag. He's legal. He just got dropped. Saints right now rocking, rolling in. Well, tag was made. Oba Femi.
Ow! You bumped my head. Yeah. Who could have saw that coming? But anyway.
Saints is not legal. Oba Femi is the legal superstar for his team. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, that was it, wasn't it?
I think so.
Oh, that certainly was not. Or was that?
Or was that?
What the hell?
Excuse me.
Things are starting to break down.
What the hell?
Well, these two meet for the NXT Championship at No Mercy.
Just forget it, man.
What happened, Punk?
It was bound to happen, man. It was bound to happen.
They're all in, but Heyy and Tank now they're left by themselves.
Alone. You left those guys alone.
It's 4-on-2. It's 4-on-2.
We know about the Naples game. We know about Darkstate when they get in this position. Oh, yes.
Oh, you guys have to come back.
You're going to have to do it again. And wait a minute, Cutler. No. Just like in
Aye.
Philadelphia. Just like in Philadelphia.
Naples game, man, coming into play right there. Darkstate is at his finest in these moments right now. And it's over. It's over, man.
You're mad and you can say it as many times as you want. Oh, on the outside Tank. Helping out Heyy.
Whoa.
And
Hey,
they're still fighting.
these guys can hold out their own. Hopefully.
Fighting. I don't know where the hell Oba and Saints are, but they know now it's 4-on-2.
They can take, like I say, man, the confidence.
It's the Ayo guy.
Cutler. No one's saving you now.
Yay! Joe Hendry.
What the hell? What the hell?
I believe that Darkstate didn't see that coming.
I'm glad it was with the Ayo guy anyway. Wow, it all worked out.
Oh, yes! Finally, somebody beat their ass.
And Joe Hendry didn't even have to do. He didn't even have to do nothing.
Yay.
Amazing. Sorry, my guy.
Of a secret weapon. The ultimate ace up the sleeve, so to speak. For Heyy and Tank.
He just really. I know.
Things broke down. Miscommunication. Nonetheless, you said it.
I thought they would come back and honestly help them.
That
she said. And she said, Joe Hendry, you win.
Playing a pivotal part. That Joe Hendry.
Yes, mommy. Camera panning. That's what they do with his entrance.
Baker in this matchup.
Hey, up.
I gotta say,
Love his theme song so good. Yeah, I know. Even though it's kind of the most narcissistic song ever, but he made it work.
which one of these teams will be the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions? Not only that, these two will meet in an ultimate grudge match next week live.
Beat the shit out of you.
Hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry, so proceed just wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe
Oba and Ricky cannot be separated. These superstars ready to show no mercy.
Oh! Yeah, that's all over and done with. And that's the end of the show. It was pretty good. It definitely was entertaining. That ending was unexpected though. It's just the way he shouted his name like that. Yeah, I know the whole thing. That's the show. We got pretty solid matches next week too. Definitely looking forward to Josh Briggs and Javon Evans' match. That's good. Not Blake Monroe having to take that blood capsule though. But in a sense, I kind of understand because I'm not one to enjoy the feeling of blood capsules. I've used them in the past and I do not like biting on those things. I really just rather take some candy and just drip my mouth with a lot of it, and then I'll get a blood effect there. So I like doing that better. So I am not very fond of the use of blood capsules, but I know some people still use it. And in the episode of Sunny in Philadelphia, one time there was an episode where Charlie wanted to fake he was sick, and he ate a few blood capsules hoping that it would give him the effect to throw up blood, and he was supposed to take only his friends told him to only take like maybe 3, but he took I think like maybe 8 of those things, and that fucked up his stomach, and I'll never relive that again. So that's why I'm kind of traumatized by blood capsules a little bit. There are other ways to get blood effects in your mouth, But that's the end of the show. It was very good. I loved it. Definitely more refreshing than Raw was, honestly. But that's only because AJ wasn't there. But I understand why she wasn't there. It just sucks that she wasn't though. So, but we got possibly until Friday to assume that she'll be there because it is in Chicago and they kind of teased it, and I know it's confirmed, but they didn't necessarily confirm that Chicago would be the show that she would come. They just confirmed that this match is happening, but who knows if AJ will even stay long term. So that's the thing we have to hope and pray for. And unfortunately, I know the sad truth is that when they bring AJ back, they'll start to overthrow somebody, they'll overthrow one of these superstars. I don't know who it would be, but they're gonna overthrow one of them, and people are betting on Nikki Bella, and people are fine with it. It just sucks though that it happens to wrestlers in general, so that's the only thing that sucks. But that's the end of the show. I can't wait for this Friday. So as always, remember, Knockin Chu Out. The Knockin Chu Out Discord and Instagram pages are in the link below, so they are on hiatus for now, but once my family and I are moved safely into our new environment, I will start writing on them again. So just follow them so you can be ready when I do. And of course the donation links are down below as well. Ko-Fi, Cashapp, any and all donations are accepted. Thank you, I appreciate it all. And The link is not again on this stream, but you know the drill. If the server link is not on this live stream, it's definitely on a previous live stream. So just save that, bookmark it, and you can watch it at any time you want. Any wrestling company pay-per-view live shows will be there for you. Just go on the watermark, the logo watermark, so you can actually see the selection of what's current right now, because the old live stream will just take you to the actual show that it was previously. So just remember, click on the top of the logo instead of just clicking on anything. But bookmark that, and it'll save you time if you don't have live TV or subscriptions like I do. But thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye. Oh, and Anthony Fierro, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PK crew. Do it with idle energy. Bye.